me. Hold on. I'm over here trying
She's
to
up speaking. It's her turn to speak today.
It ain't happening, Grace.
So stay
It's gonna
tuned.
be a different story. Okay. Let's not get it twisted. All right.
She gonna buy you a mic. She gonna buy you a mic.
Okay, so this session is about what it is to transfer your adolescence. I would even say just a child in general to Africa. And so you already know some of the standard things, right? About language and having them assimilate, friendships. Okay, I want to start with a little bit of the bumpy area, okay? Because who I came with was my daughter, and at the time she was 9.5, pre-diabetic, very much an American Black girl. Okay, so she was in a house in the end with her mother and her grandmother. So, and she's a grandma baby. So that means she respects elders, but more likely she acts out, right? Because that's the dynamics of what you would have in the US with a child. And there, the grandmother is not authoritative necessarily. They actually, the very things they would not do with their own children, they do with the grandchildren, right? So they make them worse. So with me, when I was growing up, when you went to the store, before we even walked out the door, my mother would tell me, don't ask for this, don't look at that, don't touch this, don't be, you understand? But she was raised where, don't let her have it. Now you take all of that and you bring that to Ghana, where every other sentence from an adult is, I'll beat you. Where before they wash their face and get going, there are chores to do, right? Before you bath, there are things they have to do in the morning. And then even after they've done those chores, when they get home, many of them have to work, right? You'll see them selling eggs, selling fruit, selling cheese, whatever it is. They kind of function more as a labor, extra set of hands, like we were as sharecroppers children, as opposed to just children who go to school, come home, expected to do homework. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so with my daughter, because it's only me and her, I made the decision to immerse her fast. So I sent her, like the Africans would do, to live with the in-laws. And she lived with the in-laws. Look at the look on his face. Yeah. She lived with the in-laws in Timinewtown. Who knows about Timinewtown? Okay, so you know. Timinewtown is choked. Timinewtown is full of factory. It has very little life, right? It's all fish. It's all congestion. It's noise. It's like the New York of Greater Accra. It never sleeps. But that's where she was. When you marry an African, you come to his level, right? So I came down 7, he came up 3. My being could brought him up 3. He didn't want none of that. He wanted me to take him abroad.
Preach on
Isn't
Sunday.
that something? But I have a no green card policy.
Preach on Sunday.
Oh! I take no one nowhere.
Preach on Sunday.
I have the fortitude to live in Africa, the mindset, the strategies, all of that's needed. I can do here.
We love you, baby.
So, that's why I needed to get my daughter up to speed quick. So she went to live with the in-laws, Timinewtown. She would stay with me on the weekend, done during the week. She went to school to a jury in Timinewtown. One of the relatives was her sister mom. I thought that their personalities matched well, but she is an authentic Guy girl. She is a Ghanaian woman. So the discipline and the expectations that any other Guy child would expect, my daughter received. When she went to school, when I brought her from, and I'm a teacher, I'm a 36-year educator, level. I'm a professor, taught Spanish for 8 years. My daughter was not reading. She was a delayed reader, okay? Went to a nice school in Maywood. She had an involved parent. I had her in activities, extracurricular, all of the stuff that they tell you to do, I was doing. But I'm Wanda, she's Gia. Her own will was one that the way I'm going to keep your attention on me is I'm going to delay academics. I'm going to make the academic world stressful for mom, not for the teacher. She didn't act out of school, but she wasn't reading. So when I brought her here, her handwriting was big like that. You know how a lot of disabled children, special needs children, they write big. Okay. So what they do in the school here, everything here is reading, writing, rigor, all right, and correction. Now I grew up, and she laughing. I grew up in Detroit when you got discipline in the school. So I remember getting paddled. And I remember our teachers having the paddles with the holes in it that sucked your booty meat into it.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember
that.
I remember the stack where it got your knuckles. I remember the one that got, okay.
And the rulers.
So what I told my daughter was, whatever that you do that caused that to happen, don't do that. There's a way to survive that. And I need you to critically think through that. What I told the school was, my daughter is not the school's mascot. Because when your child goes into that environment, she too is an abroni. She too gets asked for money. She too is expected to give gifts. Even the teachers, even the administrators will send your child to ask you for a phone,
a computer,
for a laptop,
yeah.
for money for funerals. But when it's your turn, they get nothing. Even for their birthday. Okay? These are facts. So, even with that dynamic, I said, my daughter is not a mascot. She is no better than any child in here. Whatever the discipline is that you give the standard student, you give to her. Many disagree with me because with corporal punishment, it can go too far. It always has. But it goes too far the same way parental punishment goes too far. There's always a parent that's over beating a child, over disciplining a child. So you have to take the gamble. These are suggestions. This ain't prescriptive. This is descriptive. I'm describing to you what I did. A child that's 9 years old, that's writing big and don't want to read and getting this much attention from a parent needs correction. And I can champion myself as a great mother, but the reality is that parents need help. And somebody in the family system that can do that. Well, it's just me and Gia here. So who became my family system? Who? Who became my family system?
And attending down.
Yeah. The extended family and the community as a whole. That's the family now. That's the family.
You know I'm your sister girl.
So if you don't respect that concept, what I did cannot help you. Because technically I know that lady over there ain't my auntie. I know when he called me mama, I'm not his mama. I know that's not, she ain't nobody's niece, you understand? But to get her learning curve up in the culture, which functions a certain way, we had to buy into a family system. Within 1 year, Gia started reading. And she got her ass kicked for 1 year. First it was a lot, then it got little, you understand? And then it got to a space where I said, Gia, you know what's expected because everybody is treated the same way, okay? Go in and it's gonna go away. And what did happen to the corporal punishment? The corporal punishment went away and the academics went up. And then I was able to find out what it was she was good at, what it was she needed support in, which teachers were great, which teachers were not so great. but I was committed to the school. So the school, everybody over there in Timber Newtown speaks God. When they had the meeting, they had it in God. I don't speak God. So what I would do is show up at every meeting, the parent-teachers meeting early, and let the words rain down on me. It was not an excuse not to show up, not to be invested, not to wait behind. And at some point, they did kind of do a catch-up job with me, and that was enough. When monies was needed, I put monies on the books because I realized that certain kids she worked well with would get into trouble, meaning somebody died, a parent isn't working, and they just needed a little bit to keep them in school. And since that was a mate that she could match with, I said, okay, I will cover their fee this term.
Right. Wisdom.
I'll pick that up so that she still had an age mate. Because in her mind, her mate is her mother. I'm her best friend. I'm the person. You understand? That doesn't work in Africa. Put that down. So that's one. Getting them over their learning curve. Making sure that they have a schoolmate, a friend. Making sure that the staff is fair with them. Allowing them to navigate through the minutia. So if I took her to New York, I'm from the Chicagoland area, she would still have to figure out the same system. Who's safe? Who's fun? What teacher can I lean on? Who should I be scared of? It doesn't change. What has to change is the adult that brings them overseas. You have to get out of their way. They're gonna get their feelings hurt. They're gonna have fights. She had two girls that followed her to fight her after school one day because my daughter is bigger and bulkier, and they always wanted her, if they call a car together to get to school, they would not pay the money. Gia would have to pay the money. And she took her stand on it. Okay? It was her Ruby Bridges moment. Well, whenever you take a stand, you stand up alone. That's what I taught my daughter. Because whether it's the States or whether it's Africa, when you stand up, more than likely ain't nobody gonna back you. These are tribes, okay?
Right.
They ride out with each other. You stand alone. So she stood up and they wanted to fight her. Well, that part is true. The other part that's true is that the elder system is such that families fix it, okay? You can correct it. So it was reported. They called the girls in. They're gonna do like they always do, that little circle and talk. And then it was time for the discipline. And the discipline went to the two bullies. And so the others got the message. Keep your hands off of her. She is a part of us. What you did was wrong. But it did not take me to be a belligerent parent, to go and raise hell, to demand to see the principal. I didn't need to do any of that. I needed to let what was in place play out. What I wanted to do was be a belligerent parent, find the two girls, point them out, knock that. You know, I come from Chicago.
I come from New York.
You know how we do it.
You know how we do it.
It ain't all that.
It ain't all that talking.
You get slapped.
You get walking.
Get
There
a
you
beat
go.
down.
It don't work here. And she would have never been able to heal those relationships because that's just not how they do it. So get out of your children's way. I've had to get out of her way. But we talk, okay? All right, now she came of age here, meaning she started on her period. I asked you about Timber Newtown. It's not the most clean place. The sanitation in terms of toilets, water systems is low. The extended family stayed in a type of shanty. Okay? So, women here know it's a certain amount of stuff that you do where you're touching yourself, your hands, cleanliness, where you're discarding past, all of that. These are the type of things that nobody's talking to us about when we bring our kids from the States and we bring them here. Here you go, we got a special little Kotex. It goes into the thingy. We got a special can. They got, disinfectant soap in the bathroom, right? Okay, no. In Timber Newtown, Jill was using the public toilet. The school did not have a bathroom. They walked to the bathroom. You see the problem?
You see the problem?
Now you're on your period.
Now that's why I'm
So
on the
I had to teach her, how do you manage sanitation in a country that has low sanitation processes?
that part.
Okay, it struggles. 70% of the country practices open defecation, meaning at any given point we can see somebody using the bathroom outside.
That part.
They're still building houses without toilets. You at any market you can see the black bags where they do a bowel movement in the black bag, tie it and throw it. We still dealing with cholera. We still dealing with typhoid because during the rainy season, the water hits those bags. They open and they go into our water sources. Okay? Now this girl is on her period. Sanitation, how you manage your body, how you manage blood waste. Now, this is a group with culture. The way they see blood, what you do with blood, how you manage blood, you have to ask them culturally what's a taboo and what is okay. You understand?
Yes.
That's the stuff that nobody's going to tell you when you transfer
Your child.
your child to a foreign nation that has less sanitation systems in place than where you're coming from. Did she get sick? Yes. She had long locks. She picked up ringworm in her head because in American schools, we pay our custodians well, right? It's an honor to be a school custodian. That's a unionized job.
Yeah.
You go, you spray down with alcohol, with chloride. With chlorides kill AIDS. It just kill us too. But we know it do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything is chloride. Boop, bop, 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 sweat, beep, beep. Not true in these schools. So she picked up everything. That's where your relationship in the community and the family system matters. Because then they tell you how they prevent it, because this is a preventative culture. Mainly they're taking things in all the time that block, right? Clove and ginger and hibiscus and onion and pepper. All of this stuff is actually medicine. But with your adolescent, they need a little bit extra. So I had to switch her from what was American products, Dove, Safeguard, Block. Even though the Africans love it, right? They want that stuff because they don't know no better. They don't know no better. They do and they don't. And I had to switch her to what is common here. So 1 second. We all see the black soap.
Right.
And we use the black soap in the US kind of like I don't know, it's like a fashion statement. We don't really talk about the luxury soap. We don't talk about it for its medicinal properties. Okay, and this is one that they make that is a medical black soap. Okay, this one is Achetica. So what this one does is what this one will do will clean your hair, keep your skin clean. It deals with psoriasis, eczema, acne, all of that. And in fact, they have a white one. That's a white ball.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for babies. Okay, because it's a milder black soap. This black soap is just milder.
Right.
But this one is the one that kills ringworm. Kobe, what's the white black soap called? That white ball?
I think they still call it a latte.
They call it black soap.
What you call it?
A latte.
Kalata?
A latte. That's what they
Kalata?
call it in my area.
That's all.
It's a lot to similar as well. It's just milk.
The one for babies. The one that's a white ball. I'll look it up for you later. Okay. What is it? Is that the one?
I do know.
Yeah, I think he's right. Not the one for clothes, but it's for for babies or for sensitive skin.
But it's still
This one
black
is the
soap.
one that's medicine, meaning that it works with body aches. It works with ringworm. It works with psoriasis. It works with acne. It works with eczema. And this one is made in the community. Okay. In fact, you can even break off a piece, shake it in water, and drink it.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
I've never seen it.
So it is with the locals. It's with your family that you ask these questions. So instead of isolating myself from the extended family
Come on now.
that we claim we come in here to be with,
Come on.
I lean on the extended family. So what is it that they using? What is the wisdom that the elders have left them with? What have they been doing for centuries?
Yes.
That's not expensive. Okay, and that's all in fact that's effect like all in one. That soap, this soap is all in one. This soap is simply for your body, your locks, your whatever. Okay. What else I have?
There's another bag
Oh.
right there.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I'm gonna talk to them about that.
Okay.
So right now you can get some from me. You can go on my website and I
Well, give a shout out. Real quick.
But and I want you to try it. Everything I try with myself, we try it together. But it's with the locals. Now, they cannot always explain the science behind why it works, which is why we as Westerners jump back. Because we want them to be scientists and archaeologists and geologists, and they're not. All they know is the same thing I know. I was the daughter of a father from Augusta, Georgia. And what they did with them as sharecroppers' children was you got up and you had a spoon of cod liver oil and castor oil, right? Every day. And that's just how it was. And they never got sick, and we never got sick. So a lot of them are still on that mindset, which is why I say you get it and you what? You try it. Okay, but they've been making this forever. This recipe came from a young woman that her grandfather, who has gone on to be with the ancestors, he left the recipe. She saw me presenting that something and thought I would be willing to help her sell it, help her move it. I said, sure, but before I did it, I did everything. I washed my hair, I this, I that. I finally got down to the last step, which was to drink it. And I did it. Y'all see I'm here presenting. Because it also works with your intestines. It also does, it leaves constipation. It works with abdominal work. But these are things, it's like, what do they have? They have,
Like a dewormer?
well, it doesn't deworm, but it'll make you, it'll get you if you got piles. It'll make you move. Okay. All right, now, she likes boys. And boys like her.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. She's coming of age. My daughter is now 15. Okay? So you can play crazy if you want to. But here, the boys don't really hold a lot of responsibility for, they got that boys will be boys mindset. And I want to believe that my daughter is the best person in the whole wide world. The problem is, I've been 15 before.
Hey.
She ain't been 58, but I've been 15. So, there is a way to help with family planning. This is descriptive, not prescriptive. I'm not prescribing it. I'm just telling you what they do, that they're not telling you that's what they do. Okay, so the castor seed, which grows all the way around, is their family planning. That's one of them. Yes, they use neem, but neem is a spermicide. It kills sperm. Girls carry an egg. So that spermicide, come on. So what happens with the castor seed is, the outside of that seed is poisonous. The native always knows. That's why they don't eat it. They take that speckled part off. And that white part, one of them per month. One a month. One a month. Stops pregnancy. Okay? These plants are all around. They by gutters. Africans cut them down a lot. They see them as a nuisance. The Jamaicans don't. So that's what we get most of our castor oil in America, from black Jamaican castor oil, because they respect their castor plant. Now, but here they be a nuisance a lot. For you, if you have an adolescent daughter, which I do, then this is something to keep in mind, because this is not a country that really promotes birth control. It promotes marriage. So the idea is you're supposed to abstain. You should be, your parents, your family system should have you in control. You should be a disciplined young lady where you're not wilding out. Okay? Now, the women in here know, many of us wasn't wilding out, but a girl will always have her first. And that's that person that you lie, you out the side window, you claim you're at the library, you're over married. You know how we do it. So do not write your children off as somehow from utopia and my kid wouldn't do this and wouldn't do that. This is just for you to be empowered in case you think this could be on your plate. Is that making sense?
Yes.
So, and this is something that's free. All you gotta do is get the dried castor plant, open it up, get you 12 of them. I would get more than that because they're small. You take the speckled part off, and you have family planning. Make sense? Yeah. And it's not a hormone.
That's important.
It's not a hormone, so she ain't gonna get no beard and mustache and gain weight, and it's a lot that the hormones do to us. And some of them mess us so bad that we can't really have kids after that, especially the stuff where you gotta insert something in the arm or the uterus. Mainly anything that they implant inside our bodies. That tends to go bad. IUD, that tends to go bad. I like the cup. I love the cup. But the water issue is huge here. You still have to put your finger someplace, right?
You got to sterilize.
What you have to know about Ghanaians is they don't really believe in going and bothering the down there. Okay, they don't believe in that. They don't believe you insert things there. Tampons, vaginal douches, all of that stuff, that's not really what they believe in. All right, so what they believe in, because it's hot here, and so we do get what they call white. You do get yeast infection. The Ghanaians don't stand up for their cloth, so their cloth breathes and it's beautiful. But what the Chinese print out is fake cloth. And so that's really wearing chemical cloth. And so it's not uncommon that the vagina gets messed up. Not uncommon, okay? So the food is the medicine, and the medicine is the food. Yeah. So there's one recipe that I learned visiting her school in Newtown. And that recipe dealt with vaginal freshness. Because your adolescents shouldn't be dealing with an STI. They should not be active, right? But they can smell like they're doing something, and they're not doing that. This lady laughing. She knows.
Because it's the real deal.
Because it's the real deal. Okay.
Straight up.
So this is a mixture of burgerua, cloves, alligator pepper, ginger, and negro pepper. They put it in a bottle. And adolescent girls are using this every day. You let it sit. You let this sit overnight. The water is gonna turn brown. Okay? And then she get up. You can even use it. Get up. She take her cap full every day, and her vajayjay will be okay.
Amen.
Amen. Awesome.
That's what's gonna happen. Some of the herbs are disinfects. Some of them, see, what the Ghanaians know is it's your stomach flora. They start with that stomach, right? The gut. That gut, that healthy bacteria, that bad bacteria. That's where you start. Now,
Come on now.
just so that you know, gentlemen use it too. And it can be re-wet at least 3 times before you need fresh herb. Okay? And temperatures like we have now, you can leave it out on the table. When it starts getting real hot, I notice sometimes it bubbles and I put it in the refrigerator and I still take the shot. This is all natural. This is all West African. If you leave Ghana and you go to any of the West African nations, they're doing something similar to this. But I know for sure that they practice this in Ghana because it was being taught in her class, and I made the effort to learn it. And then what did mom do? I did it on myself because I'm an adult, I'm sexually active. So just a little bit of sexual activity, you'll have a scent. And I said, if it knocked me out, she really gonna be a winner. Okay? So that's how that is. I'll pass it around so you can see it.
Very important information. Very important information.
Then I'm gonna tell you what else did I want to tell y'all. Tell you about the soul. Tell you about this. Independence. So Gia has a natural disposition to learn language, so she does well with the language. But what was most important was that she learned the sub-language, the secondary language, right? What gestures mean, what sounds they make, what those mean. They have rude phrasing that they use, like they'll tell a girl they're gonna put pepper in her vagina. Yeah, they mean that. That's angry language, and they mean that. Okay. She taught me because we're an animated language. We're an animated group. They're not. They're passive aggressives. So you have to talk with your child because she will tell you things that they're planning or hateful things that they're saying, and you have to investigate. You have to take it serious. Sometimes it's just a random threat. Sometimes it's a curse. These are spiritual systems that they work with as well.
That's right.
So you have a greater responsibility to talk and let them tell you what people said, their phrasing, and then to double check with an adult to say, what does this mean? What does she mean when she said she would pepper her down there? So that you know what to take serious and what to let ride.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Then the independence. Gia catches a car from Timber Newtown to Palm. So that's like a 20-30 minute ride. She does that independently. So she had to learn how to count the money, how to break the money. You understand? When to get in the car. So she loads when it's a full car as opposed to just her. You got it?
Got it.
Yeah, she knows to do that. Okay. It takes a lot of courage to let your foreign child have your car. Now, before we did that, she knows it's not easy, but before we did that, we went to station. Y'all know station? Okay, everybody here don't know station. If you're not getting out and drive, even if you don't want to, even if you got a car, every parent should ride a car once, a taxi once, an Uber once, the Trotro. You should all modes of transportation, you should do it at least once. I suggest more than once, but at least once. So that when your kid says they were supposed to be back at 4 and they get back to you at 5:30 and they say the car didn't move because everybody hadn't loaded, you know they're not lying. You understand? If they tell you no more cars, the car stopped, it don't come out of that area, you can double check. You know they're not lying. Okay? All of that, if they tell you where the stop is. Okay, so you have to give them that independence so that they can get immersed in the culture and be strong as an adolescent. She didn't do that at 9. but she started at 13, 14, 15. You as the parent and one of the locals that you trust go to station and you meet all the drivers because that station is the same people. Okay? And one thing about Ghanaians is they're opportunists, right? And they punish you for what you don't know. So when you go and they know you and she know you, you understand? You get really good behavior out of them. But if it's a mystery, if they don't know you, if you don't make yourself known, in which case you're being accepted into the fold, then that's when you have a problem. That's when your kid, even your woman, nope, you ain't safe. It's relational. You have to build the relationship. So we picked out 2 drivers that she was safe with. I took their number, they took my number. The goal is that's who you get the ride from. But if you can't, everybody in station knows Gia. And everybody in station knows Dr. Wanda. That's just how it is. And the same politics that you use in America, you use here. When Christmas time comes,
Come on.
Dash me something.
it ain't nothing wrong with going to station
Dash me something.
and dashing a little something out. Thank you for getting my baby back and forth. Boop, bop, 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 bop. That same politics counts here because the drivers will look out for your baby. Now,
That's right.
how do I know? Gia's a big girl. Gia's 15, but she looked 15 when she was 9. That's the truth. She always was looking older. A couple of times some men was talking to her and they said, that's Abus's daughter. They fell back. That's isn't that Dr. Wanda's daughter? They fell back. That's what you want.
That's right.
That's what you want. Then your kid can move about. Will stuff happen? It's life. But what's the likelihood? It's low. Because in general, we all know Ghana is what? A peaceful
Country.
peaceful nation.
That's right. It is very
And you
peaceful.
might even find out some of them connected to your family. A lot of times I find out somebody's connected somehow or knew somebody. So that's what you have to do. I'm gonna give you my card now. Where's Gia? Gia is away at boarding school in the Bathur region. I'm wrapping up. I could have put her in boarding school in Greater Accra in Newtown. But her favorite tribe, she told me, she said, Mommy, I love the airway. And I didn't even know what that was. I said, what are you?
Anyway.
And so so I wasn't even gonna say it. She started naming the people. She said, Joseph is an airway. And this and that one is an airway. I was like, oh, she said they smart and they helpful and they kind. And so she said, I really like that tribe. So that made me understand. I needed to understand the personalities and the gift sets of the tribes, right? Because your guys are your fishermen, your seamen, your fish hawkers. Just the people that smoke your fish. They get you the octopus, the crab, the lobster. But your airways are your educators, your musicians, your social workers. They tend to do those jobs. They value education a lot, way more than the guys. Now, everybody wants their kids to go to school, but you get my point.
Yes.
The tribes have personalities based off of how the colonizer was amongst them.
Yes.
So it made sense to me why she liked the airways so much. So that's fine. But the other thing is, if you go to Bathur region, it is pregnant with trees and greenery and mountains, and it don't smell like shit. And
It's beautiful.
yeah, it's beautiful. It just don't have no industry. So I wanted her with nature. You already identified you match well with that tribe and its mentality. Then I wanted her to get the benefit of what the tribe brings to the people. So she's at Le Clube in the Bathur region. She's like 2.5 hours away. She, and everything is her. See, because the real hero is that child. who's managing all of that, a boarding school by herself. Because she just any little black girl out of Chicago. Okay, she ain't got no cousin, no uncle, nobody up there. No, she don't have no bloodline up there, and she's thriving. She is doing well.
Amen. Awesome.
So, get out of your children's way.
Get out of the way.
I had to accept my daughter, as beautiful as she is. She's lazy. She's mouthy. Not so much so, but she was mouthy. She needed to be in an environment where she could be free. She's heavy, so she loved how cool it is up there. Okay? She's a little bit slow motion, so the airways are a little bit more slow motion for her, whereas the guys are a little bit more edgy. Okay? All of that matters in your choice. All of that matters in your choice. But the main thing is get over the fear, do your investigation, get out their way.
Get out their way.
Get out their way.
Just like a mama bird, get out the baby way.
She
Push it
said,
out.
my partner over here, she said, like a mama bird, get out the baby bird way.
And that baby bird either gonna fall or it's gonna fly.
It's gonna fall or fly.
That's right. Most of them fly.
So, any questions, any comments?
Beautiful, beautiful, Dr. Wanda. Awesome. And please give your
Are you
contact.
selling this stuff?
She's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Give your contact.
You can get it. I got some of the soap with me. But you can get it on WANDALANDSNATURAL.com. Okay, do Look on the back of your car. Oh, you got a heart. Who else got a heart on the back of their car?
Ooh, brother got a saxophone over there.
I ain't got no heart. It's about a bit.
Ooh, this child over here. Y'all excuse the language now. It's all right. It's all right, y'all.
Everybody got a card?
I didn't get a card. Hey, well, I don't need one. I'm getting one anyway.
Let's see.
Okay.
Somebody got the other heart? I don't know they didn't.
Okay, you guys. This is how you
My
can
lady
reach
right
out
here got a
to
heart.
Dr. Wanda Evans
What's she getting for? She about to
here in Ghana,
Yeah,
West
like,
Africa. She ships worldwide.
One of the
Worldwide.
You get the pick.
Come on, pick a gift. Come on, pick a gift. Close your eyes.
Okay, so you said this was the soap and this was the
Both of them are soap, but this one is your medical soap. This is your black soap, and this is your castor soap.
let's see. I think I'm gonna get one of the soaps. I don't know, I guess this one. Thank you.
I know I'm going to get this one.
Picture. Get my picture.
It's not a picture, it's a video. But that's okay.
That was a picture of Jazara.
child.
She's taking video.
Let's all right, Lord. Stay right there because the shirt is
Wait, this should do.
fashion. But let's go fashion. Let's go
Huh, so she's taking the pictures, you guys. She's doing the still frame, and I'm doing the live. Okay. So she just got a gift, a free gift, which is one of the soaps.
Any questions?
Any questions? Look, child, you done covered it all. You done shut the mouths. Nobody,
shut them out?
you satisfied where no one has to ask no questions. You know, absolutely. We about to have a live band here. You guys, you see the brothers over there getting set up. Let me see if I can. You see that?
I think it's on YouTube.
Are you on like a Facebook? Is it just
YouTube.
on YouTube?
Mhm.
How do I?
Okay, it's. Hold up, my thing is- Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to the people.
That's what I was trying to whisper at night.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Say hi to everybody. Yeah.
What's your page?
It's ANY
And I'm watching you.
Your whole body.
AN
hair,
again
everything.
Oh, again. And
WU AKU A number 7.
that's you right there.
No, that's not me.
Okay.
Mine is one word. It's the same spelling, but one word. Yeah.
That's you.
That's me, and we're on live right now.
Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe.
Okay. You get on there, you can see yourself, child. Yeah. Awesome, Dr. Wanda. But you got to give your contact to the YouTube people.
Who?
The contact to where to
Oh,
get your.
I am Dr. Wanda at WANDALANDS Naturals, WANDAS, LANDS Naturals, NATURAL.
She hot right now, you guys. She hot.
RealForgiveMe.com. You can come there and you can get a variety of medicine, soaps, oils,
Herbs. Yes.
that is authentically Ghanaian and most definitely West African.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Wanda.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I'm trying to get my focus right here. Okay.
We can tolerate that.
Don't forget your here.
Give me that top two, Yolanda, that blue top.
Oh, which? Oh, the purple.
Yeah, purple. I'm sorry.
You in the coat with us?
You went up there bothering them people and they made it.
Me and Mama's sister Carol.
Ain't y'all so?
She got 75 cases and I got 25 cases.
I'm impressed. Yolanda, you make stuff happen.
Oh, I thought that was Gia. She kind of favored Gia a little bit.
Let's see what you see.
I can see her in the child. Okay.
Come on, North Carolina.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna walk around here. I wish my camera. Hold up.
I'm Elsie.
Elsie.
And I
Got
use
it.
my US. It's +1
Okay.
991.
Okay, this is my other granddaughter right here. Granddaughter, give your information.
Okay, we're about to make a green tea class, not like a class, like a discussion. Yeah, because we're going to be discussing, talking, so we're going to teach.
How can people reach you for the herbs?
Okay, they can contact me on Instagram at Free Skin Remedies, no underscore, just Free Skin Remedies. Or every Saturdays, I'm at Ddolescent. Then on Sundays, I'm at Bella Africana, very lovely beach house. Or you can call me to order 059 545 7402. 059 545 7402.
Now, do you deliver internationally to the US and
Yes,
UK?
I do.
Okay,
all over.
cool.
I use DHL, I use FedEx, 3 to 5 working days.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and take a picture of your stand.
Okay, ma'am.
Not a picture, but a video, because I'm doing a
Okay,
live
ma'am.
right now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, we finna have tea time over here, you guys. Yes. So this is her stand right here. So reach out.
I am Smart Christiana. I am an herbalist. I am the art and the hands behind Smart Herbal Teas, and I create teas that save you money. I do not just make teas, I create care in the cup, a symphony of herbs. With every blend you're holding, you're not just holding on to herbs, you're holding on to healing, wellness in a pack or in a cup, easy, accessible, and I've done all the hard work for you, so you don't have to start guessing or overwhelmed by options, because many people get overwhelmed by options. You don't have to worry, I've done it for you. So come whenever you are available. Come visit my stand. Let's see. Let's enjoy herbs, greens.
Oh, look at your hair.
Yeah,
Beautiful. I like your design.
thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Look, everybody, everyone just relax, just chilling. We are at home here in Ghana, you guys. Hey, this is a huge game. We have a smaller one that we do. You need me to help you? Okay, you got it. Live band. Hey, they getting ready to get started. Okay. Shout out to my brother Charles. He's a saxophone player. Brother, you should love this. Straight up. Hey. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna start another one, okay? Thank you for tuning in, but I'm gonna come right back. All right? I'm coming right back, you guys. So stay tuned. I got my alkaline water, straight up. Okay, you guys, I never just say this is your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your niece, your daughter, and your friend, and all that is good. Voila. Welcome back to my channel, you guys, into my life. And thank you for tuning in because I'm sharing some very important information, you know, that can help a lot of people in the area that information may serve in. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. And we're about to sign off for now and sign right back on. Peace and blessings.